Hello and welcome back to BS or Rugby. I am back uploading once again, and the focus of course is probably on the biggest game of the year so far, which sees the Irish take on New Zealand. Of course, one win apiece in the series so far, and this will be the big opportunity for the Irish to get a first series win over the All Blacks. Of course, they managed to get that very historic first win in New Zealand, but can they back it up with a win in this one? Here is my preview and predictions ahead of the game. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it's free to do, and of course let me know your predictions in the comments down below. There'll already be a preview for South Africa against Wales out on the channel, so be sure to check it out. So this game takes place down in the Sky Stadium in Wellington. Kickoff is at 7:05 New Zealand time. That means that over here in the UK and Ireland, it's a bit of an early one for us. It's a 8:05 kickoff in the morning for us. As I mentioned, one win apiece in for each side. New Zealand winning the first test by 42 points to 19, while in the second test the Irish beat New Zealand by 23 points to 12. In the first test, New Zealand did a few things really well. I thought the variety of the attack that they had was absolutely brilliant, showing that ability and also being comfortable with trying different things. Kicks over the top, scrubber kicks, beautiful running options from all players, and just their ability to turn defence into attack was something that I was massively impressed with this All Black side, and understanding when to turn the intensity up, going through a few phases, but then knowing when to release the backs, when to go for the jugular. For the Irish in this game, it was a really tough game for them, wasn't it? I think the intensity of New Zealand really caught them out, I've got to say. Considering 23 turnovers is what the All Blacks thrive off. Having that quick ball and being able to attack from there, it's just not good enough for Ireland. And then also missing 18 tackles against this All Black team. It's unforgivable. You can't afford to do it. In the second test, though, we saw the Irish bounce back and get a really good win in this one. From an All Black perspective, of course, discipline would have been the main concern. 2 yellow cards and a red card in that first half alone was always going to make the job extremely difficult. But again, they showed an ability to score from absolutely anywhere on the pitch and to create opportunities. From an Irish perspective, their power and their physicality really told in this game. And I would argue that they are the best team from 5 metres out to score tries. You'd bank on them getting over the line, going through the phases and finding that gap, and Sexton ran the game. I thought Ringrose was brilliant, more on him in just a second, but it was a really good Irish performance. So let's take a look at the two teams that have been picked for this one. We'll start, of course, as always, with the home team, and as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. So starting at fullback for the All Blacks is Jordie Barrett. Will Jordan comes into the team for this one. Ioane plays in the centre and will earn his 50th cap in this one. And in the centre alongside him is David Havili, who also comes into the team, with Sevu Reece, who scored a fantastic try in that first test playing on the wing. Beauden Barrett is at 10 with Aaron Smith at 9. In the front row, George Bower plays alongside Cody Taylor. Nepo Laulala also comes into the team. Brody Vitalik partners returning Sam Whitelock, who got injured in that first test, with Scott Barrett, Sam Cane captaining the side at 7, and Ardie Surveyor playing at 8. Leaving a bench then of Dane Coles, Aidan Ross, Ofa Tuangafasi, Akira Ioane, Dalton Papali, who comes onto the bench, Falau Fakatava, Richie Moanga, and Roger Tuifasa Sheck, who will earn his first test cap in this game if he manages to come off the bench. This is how Andy Farrell goes with his team. Starting at fullback, Hugo Keenan starts at fullback with Mac Hansen and James Lowe playing on the wings. Robbie Henshaw and Bundy Aki are the centre partnership. Ringrose is out of this game, so Bundy Aki comes in. Of course, as always, Sexton is at 10 and captains this side alongside Jameson Gibson Park. In the front row, we have Andrew Porter, Dan Sheehan, Tyke Furlong. Tyke Byrne and James Ryan play in the locks, with Peter O'Mahony, Josh van der Fleer and Caelan Doris completing the back row. Rob Herring, Keane Healy, Finlay Beelum, Kieran Treadwell, Jack Conan, Conor Murray, Joey Carberry and Keith Earls are those on the bench. As always, do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on this one. Shout out as well to Johnny Sexton, who will equal 108 international caps. That is the record set by Paul O'Connell for caps for Ireland, so a big day for him as well. I'm really excited for this one. Unfortunately, due to work commitments, I will be missing it, unfortunately, but I'll catch up on the highlights. I think it's going to be a really, really exciting game. For New Zealand, they'll want to spread the play, they'll want to throw the ball about, they'll want to try different things, try and emulate what they did in that first test. While for the Irish, they'll want to control possession, they'll want to control things like the breakdown at set pieces and use their physicality like they did in that second test. Of course, we have to mention they did actually beat the Maori All Blacks, but heavily rotated for that anyway, but they did beat them in the week, and I did catch that game. But I think it's going to be a really exciting game. As I said, I think New Zealand are going to want to open the game up. Ireland will want to try and keep it controlled as much as possible, but know when to go, know when to attack, which is something that they are really, really good at. We saw that transition last autumn and into the Six Nations, didn't we? That we didn't think that this Irish team was capable of, and trying to understand their identity. I think we know now what they're going to do. But how do I see this one going? It's really tough to call. It's really tough. It could easily go either way. I could easily see Ireland getting the win here, putting a very physical performance in, a very disciplined performance. But then I could also see the All Blacks managing to open the game up the way they want to, creating those chances. Ioane, getting on the ball. Sevu Reece getting on the ball. Bowden Barrett dictating things from 10. Aaron Smith's fantastic 9 as well. And just being able, through the likes of Surveyor to get over the gain line, etc. But I'm going to say, I'm going to back the Irish to win. I think the Irish are going to win this one. I think it's going to be really, really close. It could come down to a yellow or a red card once again. So that's something that New Zealand, the All Blacks, are going to have to improve on, is their discipline. But I am going to back the Irish to win this one. I'm going to say Ireland to win by 3, maybe 23-20. Something like that, and that'll be a very historic day indeed. But as always, I'm keen to hear your thoughts in the predictions in the comments down below. Let me know your predictions down there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to check out our South Africa against Wales preview out on the channel already, and I will see you very soon here on the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Peace.